Las Vegas, Republican presidential candidates now have their sights set on early voting states, prepping their campaigns to hopefully pull away from the pack at the start of next year. One America's Ryan Hoefle has more. He is live in studio on how the presidential hopefuls are preparing and forming the themes they'll be campaigning on in early 2016. Ryan?
Thanks. With now 5 Republican presidential debates in the books, we are at around the halfway mark of the primary season, meaning we've reached a turning point in the campaign. During this last debate, we saw candidates start pouring the foundation of the campaign platforms they'll be standing on while stumping in New Hampshire and Iowa. Now, this is the time when candidates start getting smart with their cash, investing money into their message before the early voting primaries, which are just around the corner. Take Governor John Kasich's latest ad.
I get these people who are upset. I understand why they're upset. Polarization and divisions is going to lead us down the wrong path. You have to work together.
Now, as you see there, Governor Kasich wants to show voters he's over the petty political infighting and wants to focus on the issues at hand, something he hit on early during this last debate.
But we'll never get there if we're divided. We'll never get there if Republicans and Democrats just fight with one another. Frankly, we are Republicans and they are Democrats. But before all of that, we're Americans.
And another thing to note, these 2016 candidates are on pace to be the most broadcasted in election history as they work hard to get their message to resonate through the noise in a crowded field. To put it in perspective, 44,000 ads have so far been aired from the GOP side so far, which is up more than 45% from this same point back in 2011 and more than double the number of ads back in 2007. However, more ads hasn't necessarily translated into success at the polls. The top advertising spender right now is Jeb Bush, who so far in the race has spent a whopping $35.6 million.
27 generals and admirals support Jeb Bush because Jeb has the experience and knowledge to protect your family.
And despite this expensive tab, however, Bush is just polling in the single digits in New Hampshire, sitting at just under 6%. Meanwhile, the top 2 candidates sitting at the top of the polls, Trump and Cruz, have aired the fewest ads to date. We'll have to see which strategy pans out as we take a closer look at the first primaries of 2016. That's it for me. Back to you at the desk.
Ryan, one question for you. You mentioned candidates setting up for the long haul heading into the new year. Who has more momentum left in the tank right now, and who may be running out of gas as we get closer to the primaries, as you mentioned?
So the importance of the Iowa caucus can't be understated, and Republicans know this. Many of the mid-tier candidates are banking on this contest to be their breakout moment in the early part of 2016. Specifically, though, you have to look at Carly Fiorina as somebody who people feel is on the cusp of a make-or-break moment. She's been boxed out of the top 4 after surging to 3rd back in October and is struggling to rake in donations currently, meaning she doesn't have the same resources as others moving forward. On the other hand, Ben Carson seems to be playing it close to the vest after making major headway 2 months ago when he cashed in on strong debate performances. Expect him to spend some of that money and establish a strong presence in those early voting states.
All right, thank you, Ryan. Ryan Hoefle live in studio. Good job, buddy.